And I always think about productivity. How can you do the most amount? How can I be more productive? How can I get more done? That's what we're all fighting for. How do we do the most amount in the least amount of time, really, when you think about it? We're only here for a short time on this earth, and every day between the kids, the work, husbands, wives, family obligations, religious, days get full. So how do we become more efficient? How do we become more productive? I was thinking about my MVP list, my most valuable priorities. And I think and I'm going to ask you to do me a favor here. I know we're only getting to know each other a little bit over the last day or so, but tomorrow morning, when you wake up in the morning, would you think of me? Just first thing, I want you to think of Brandon Steiner. I know that's a lot to ask. I mean, before you put that foot on the floor, everything, I want you to think of Brandon Steiner, first 90 seconds. Because I believe that the first 90 seconds of your day is the most important 90 seconds. It's critical. So the other 23 hours, 57 minutes, and 30 seconds, yeah, they're important, but the foundation of that rest of that day starts with the first 90 seconds. Now, I get up in the morning. I'm not going to lie. I don't even know if my wife was alive. Been married 24 and a half years, by the way. I'm not sure what that says about her, but it's been a great 24 and a half years. I'd wake up in the morning, and first thing I'd want to do is just, get to work. Sometimes I didn't want to shower, I didn't want to shave, I didn't know where my kids were, how they were getting to school. I just wanted to get to work. I was just driven, focused. I wanted to get Steiner Sports to work. And I kind of started slowing down a little bit and realizing that those first 90 seconds, getting my priorities in order and realizing what's important to me, who's important to me, and making sure that during the course of the day that I'm focused on what's important. So in those first 90 seconds, before I get out of bed, I'm prioritizing. I'm thinking about my MVP list. I'm thinking about who's important. I'm thinking about that maybe my wife's having a mammogram. I'm thinking about my kid has a test that day, and maybe to check in at 3 o'clock and see how he did on his test. Check with my wife, see how she did on the doctor. Check with one of my important clients who maybe was going through a review. Checking on an employee that maybe has a problem at home. Because what happens is the days just become weeks, the weeks become months, and then you get caught up in so many things, but are you caught up with what's most important? And I think when you talk about productivity, you want to put your energy, you want to put your focus on what's most important. And when you get things straight in the first 90 seconds, a lot of things fall into place. Now,